Today's game brought to you by Minster Bank, Schwieterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, CarriageWorks, Cy Schwieterman Incorporated, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, and the First National Bank. Take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. The Botkins Trojans on the opposite side of the floor. The Anna Rockets start off with Abby Counts, the senior libero in the white jersey. She's got Sierra Williams, Lexi Wells, Mary Landis, and Emma Meyer alongside of her. You see the coaching staff and a lot of people ready for some volleyball here. It's the Botkins Trojans, 1-0 on the year. Start Janelle Greavy, Brielle Boroff, Isabella Uri, Meg Russell, Paige Dosick, and the libero in the white jersey as opposed to the nice-looking black kids that Botkins has got today in Kaya Skinner. These two teams have met the last couple of years in Shelby County athletic play. They played twice. Everybody gets that round robin. The last 4 have been won by the Anna Rockets, who come in at 0-1. But if you follow what they've done the last couple of years, Coach Kelly Zumberger and her crew lost to Versailles on Tuesday, 3-1. They dropped the first set, came back and kind of battled as they have done the last couple of years to win 25-17, but lost a marathon 4th set, 30-28, and are looking to get back on the winning track. She describes her group as a nice athletic group that have been playing together for a long time. Just a nice group overall. So a very nice team in Anna, getting set to do battle with the Trojans. They beat Lima Temple Christian on Tuesday 3-1. They only dropped 1 set, 25-20, and they've got a lot of big games coming up. They're getting Knoxville and New Bremen in the next week. Anna, it's actually simpler to tell you who they don't play in about the next week and a half. It is everybody. They won the Miami East Tournament Invitational this summer, and a lot of girls back from a team that was very successful last year at 19-8, won the Shelby County Athletic League, and we get ready for the first of the 2 meetings this year. The other will take place in September in Anna. You see the fans, it is warm in this gym at times, and the big fans in the entryway trying to cool the girls off and keep things from getting overheated. See service will come here in the first set from Botkins. They're on the right side of the floor. It'll come from Kaya Skinner. And the senior will put it in action here to start off. Last couple of times these teams have met last year, as a matter of fact, they were big Anna wins as they start off, and the hit right back to Skinner. Passed out of the back row, now slammed back in right to Anna Rockets. At the net, blocked. And the point goes to Anna as 2 players right up in the net, converging, and Anna on top early. Emma Meyer back, the first team all Shelby County Athletic pick a year ago. Now, the green and white will play it for the first time off the service. Passed out of the back row, set right back up. Just a quick hesitation. That ball skipped off the top of the net and sent right back off of Skinner. A high pop-up. She has the free ball back across. Anna does a nice job of getting it back themselves. You could just see early in the season, some of these balls come off a different way than they might a little bit later in the year. The cross-court shot for Lexi Wells drops in for the 2-0 lead for Anna. Let's take a look at the winners meets replay. That was just quick. That was one of those just up and down. That's as quick as you see that replay is probably about as quick as Botkins saw that ball come across. A quick left-handed tap and the return in it to the net. Now a 3-0 lead here in set one. It is important in this, you look at Anna as they go right back to serve. They're like a machine. They continue to just come right at you. That has been their MO for the last couple of years as they set up on that cross-court shot and into the net. On the winners meet replay again, you get just as quickly as this sets up right past the libero in Skinner. Goes that shot from Emma Meyer. Two-time letter winner, the senior middle outside hitter, or the middle hitter. Can't middle hit from the outside. Pass back across. Now up at the net. I always love that play. Botkins was ready for it, but the no-look set across. Now bumped up into the air. One of the keys for this game, brought to you by the fine folks at Keyhole Pizza, as you get a look at the winners meet replay, was try to slow this game down if you're Botkins. And they have not been able to do that so far. As into this timeout, it's 5-0 Anna here on NKTelco.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Back here as you look at the First National Bank School Award, 5-0 in favor of the 0-1 Anna Rockets. But again, they lost to a very good Versailles team that will be right at the top of the playoff picture in not all that short of a time, in a couple of months. Having to bail out to the back line is Skinner. And another point, things just not going away. The 4 going the way of Botkins. The 4 hits makes it a 6-0 lead. Out of the back row, set across. And the first point to break the streak. Sierra Williams onto the winners meets replay. There you see just the perfect setup. I said things weren't going the way. Every once in a while it just takes one play, and Janelle Greavy, the senior, shung around along enough. She knows how to make that work. Points continue to mount up as the substitutions come in. And another replay here. You see the ball hit the back wall. And it's 7-1 Anna. Skinner's having to do a lot out of that libero position as it is into the Botkins bench. They've already taken a timeout, and that will go last off of them. So Anna has put an 8 spot up here early as they try to make short work of this first set. Williams, the 5'10 senior, puts it in play for the Rockets. And I talked a little bit about how those fans, you try to keep things a little cooler. You can see the sweat on the floor too, where the girls are slipping back and forth. And the long return, coach is not allowed to play that. That is the rule there. So it'll go off of him, and another point for Anna. He just kind of had one of those things. He looks at Isabella Uri, and she said, "Coach, I could have got that." You're not going to be allowed as the ball off camera into the front row. Now a 10-1 lead for Anna.
September 21st and 22nd at legendary Eldora Speedway. Enter for your chance to win 2 sweet tickets with pit passes for Friday night. NKT.TV/Eldora.
Off the return, that is right there. It just kind of sums up what has happened for Botkins so far. They've put some nice returns on a couple of balls, just not able to find the inside of those white lines. Anna right now cruising here in set number 1. Nice cross-court shot there for Meg Russell for Botkins. Dug back out, up into the front row. Nice switch, but 2 hands immediately converge at the net. This is a good rally on both sides. And the left-handed shot just drops in front of the line as you get a look at the replay brought to you by Winners Meats here. Watch Lauren Barhurst. She'll be number 10 coming into your picture. Had everybody a little bit fooled that she was going to come with that big right hand. Let's see if the right one don't get you, the left one will. The double hit, and again, a timeout here in set one. Anna on top of BOTKINS, 13-1.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
13-1 out of BOTKINS' second timeout. You can see the coaching staff very animated, trying to explain, hey, this is a very good team, but we can be a very good team. Beat Lima Temple Christian to open up the year. Just some bad luck here, and normally the bad luck number hanging on the other side of the First National Bank scoreboard for Anna. So far, it hasn't been. In play, Sierra Williams continues to serve. Cross-court return for Greavy. Now blocked up at the net. She'll fight one off. Passed into the back row. Is set up here in the left-handed opportunity again for Barhorst. At 6'1", the junior covers a lot of ground. And they're just awkward balls up off the forearm. That time not able to be returned, and it's 14-1. All serviced. Kind of confused a couple of different Trojans. They wanted to try to play it. Each one had to figure out if they were going to be the one to do it. And the step to the left side. The Winners Meets replay. Watch how hard these girls are hitting this ball back and forth. And Isabella Uri got handcuffed by one. So 15-1 first set lead. Good save there for Skinner to keep it in play. That ball was headed back towards the basketball nets. And the confusion, it looked like a little bit of a slip as well for Anna. As the substitution will send out Sierra Williams. A few times now that BOTKINS has gotten to the service point. At the net, that cross-court hitter. This one with a right hand for Emma Meyer. Honorable mention, All-Ohio in Division III, and on the Winners Meets replay, watch the middle of that set up. She just picked out a Trojan, looked like Greavy, and made sure she put it right up on top of her. Ball pantied all the way across, kind of free-balled the opposite way by Uri again, and she seems to be on every part of the court. This ball past the diving Skinner. The senior libero not able to get to it. It's now 17-2 in favor of the Anna Rockets. Having to play out a lot of stretch on this formation. Anna, that's what they can do with those three big hitters on the outsides, and then on that swinging gate coming up from the corner, is they're able to move you into situations that you're not necessarily wanting to be in. The service, though, just long, self-inflicted wounds for 2 of the 3 points that Anna has given up to BOTKINS. Hard palm shot, and the service long, now 19-3. Substitution for Anna brings in the Liz Michael, the 5'8" junior. Thought she was going to go running start. Just put a really nice right hand into it. Set back for BOTKINS, a high arcer, having to be fought off by Abby Counts. And the point goes for BOTKINS. First time they've put up consecutive points in this first set. The Trojans down by 15, trying to make a run here. That'll end with the shot into the net for point 20. Anna returns Emma Meyer, who was a little bit of a do-everything for the Rockets last year. Led the team in solo blocks with 33, block assists with 119. Put her with Lexi Wells, who had 31 aces, and got a recipe for a very good team this season. Up 21-4 in their 5th set of the year. See the 3 defenders waiting at the line. Skip just inside of the antenna. Up on that return for Paige Dosek. Set back across, and Meg Russell just a little too long up into the net on that lead. Anna with point 22 in the best of 5. Long running jump serve just into the net. And immediately out will go the server. Quick and frequent substitutions for Anna. They just barely got this one in before they allowed the serve. Okay, the first of 2 times these teams will meet this year. The last 4, as far back as the SCAL website will let me go, has been pretty much in Anna's favor. As you get a look at the winners meets replay, that ball had just enough English to it to pull it back down in the back row. Point 23 now as Abby Counts, the senior, at 5-5. Sends one right down Broadway. Back row, and the double block right at the net. Love to see when that happens, who's going to get the advantage out of that. This time it's Botkins, pushed all the way into the back row, tipped back up on a beautiful set, but too long on the return. Those things are frustrating when it's a 15-14 game. Probably a little less so for Anna right now, up 23-6. Emma McNain, the junior, comes back for her first time with the serve. Spins and shoots it across. Sends it right back down, and it'll come right into the back row. And on the defensive, able to set it up. But there aren't many opportunities that are going to come and go where Emma Meyer isn't going to be able to put a point on the board. Just going to look at the winners meets replay there. Again, I said it earlier, that replay, it'll come as quick at you sometimes as she hits that ball. She has done a nice job as the first set point here for Anna. They would like to make it a 25-6 win in set 1, and they will get that off the double hit. So set 1 goes in favor of the Anna Rockets. Set 2 coming up here from Botkins.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, you see the score for set number 1, 25-6 for the Anna Rockets. Got out on an early run and put together a 19-point set win. Don't forget, you can watch all these games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and online at nktelco.net. 2:30 in the morning, noon, whenever you want to watch. You can go watch all these games back and to see how your team did. It's one of the new things. Check out the Facebook as well. A lot of good information and videos on there from already what is becoming a fast and furious fall season. Second set starts off. Anna looking for the point. They put it up and down. Sierra Williams gives Anna a 1-0 lead. Williams is a player I've been really impressed with. Her coach marvels about her. Lauren Barhorst is another that comes back off the injury, missed the entire last season. Point drops down to give Anna a 2-0 lead. It's a lot of, again, this is Coach Zumberger, who described her team as very nice in a multitude of ways in interviews with local media. Ball into the net, fought off. Just one of those that sent Dosek down into the net. A big week for Anna next week. They get Covington on Monday, Fairlawn Tuesday. They got a Russia on a Thursday and the Lehman Catholic invite on September the 1st. So a lot of volleyball to be played by these young ladies. So chair official almost got sent down. 3-0 Anna now. Sent Mary Landis into the front row to go find that ball. Just whacked right across. That one on a line, didn't have a lot behind it. Kind of a low line drive. Anna now up at the net. Tried to take a little bit off of it is Meyer. Just that off balance shot. Meyer now swings back to the other side as it's punched across with the left hand by Williams. Drops in front of the diving Kaya Skinner.
Yeah, it's
so 5-0 now is the lead for Anna. So they continue to have their own libero in the 2-time letter winner in Abby Counts doing the serving. Beautiful overhead shot. Set back up across the decoy there as the double hit for Sierra Williams. Now 5-1 as Botkins takes away the service. Paige Dosek, the sophomore. The right hand off one leg. I couldn't do that off 2 legs. But she's proficient at being able to do that. And the block right at the net. Back-to-back points for Botkins. As Janelle Greavy able to ascend and put that one back across. Similar to what Botkins did in set 1. They lost 25-6, but when they were able to get a couple of points, they put them right back in order. As the run comes to an end. Never fails, the announcer's curse. Anytime you say anything remotely good about a team and how they're playing, the exact opposite happens. It's called Hearn's Law. Set back up on the pass and into the corner, just too long for Kaya Skinner. You see the young lady in the white, Coach Zernberger, just had a baby in May. Welcomed a daughter named Peyton Lynn. She was the first one to put her hand up to make sure that that ball was gone. So that's not going to drop in for a point as Anna now sends it back. Very proficient rather, with the left hand are a handful of these girls. That one was Barhorst. That's another point for the Rockets. Zermerger was a junior on the Anna team that went to state in 06. Or the won state in 06, went to state in 05 and 87 as well for the Rockets. Running smack out of the middle row now. And this might be just a little bit of a point where it's a big moment for Botkins. They put a lot of power into these shots, but just can't find the drop inside the back line. They trail now at 9-2. Set. Just a little bit of a change if you're expecting a ball on the run and it doesn't come to you. You have to start and reset. It makes it a little bit harder as the double hit makes it a 10-2 lead for Anna. And they'll take a timeout, Botkins will, as they're watching set number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
10-2 in favor of Anna here in set 2. They lead 1-0 thanks to a 25-6 output in set number 1. A hard-working underclass is what this group of Anna Rockets is described at, and the timeout does Botkins some good. They get the first point coming out from Paige Dosek, who has the intricate handshake. Everybody's got one. Kai Skinner and she. I don't know who to blame for that. Back-to-back points. Hey, it worked. Ball last touch there by Anna, who were a little bit up on their heels. And similar to what I was saying earlier about Botkins' first 2 points in this set, they have put up now back-to-back points again. It's that third one that has been the problem until right now. As you get a look at the Winners Meets replay. Quality meets for 90 years and replays for days. As the point goes back up into the net. I would imagine that would happen if you're one of these young ladies who are moving at the speed they are at about 6 feet. As the block now 4 straight points put up by Botkins to pull within that number at 10-6. That's just a nice piece of network on their part. It seems like, at least for now, they've figured out where Anna wants to come at them off that right strong side. And a ball that just up off the forearms, nearly on the shoulder of Liz Michael, and the handcuff. A 10-7 lead, 5 straight points for Botkins as we head to a break here on NKTelco Sport.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
10-7 Anna on the First National Bank scoreboard here in set 2 in a very warm Botkins Gymnasium. Botkins on a 5-point run now. They called a timeout not all that long ago, just a couple of minutes ago. They were down 10-2. They have put together a rally of 5 straight points, and off the last, the ace. Don't call timeout, I guess, is the thing here, because each team that has called a timeout through this first set and a half has come back and immediately given up the next play. That one is just a great cross-court kill by Emma Meyer. 2-time letter winner, 6'1". Just not high enough on the jumper, Dosek. So up into the net. Anna with that low line drive. Love that you can tell both good programs. Everybody kind of changes now the double hit in terms of how they approach these services. It's really the mental game that has impressed me with these young ladies so far. Every time that One team gets comfortable, the other makes a nice adjustment, changes it up. Ball back at the net and just punched up off the fist for Griever. Hawkins and Coach Brian Trigo now off to the left side. He is walking a path across where you see him in the black polo where it says Trojans. And he's trying to explain to his young ladies about how they should be set. Again, that one kind of misplayed up off the forearms. 15-7. Just went to the break at 10-7. Anna now has put together their own streak of 5. Make it 6. Sarah Williams realizing she didn't need to chase that. Now back into another timeout to try to stop the 6-point run. Anna up 16-7 here on NKTelco.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
16-7 out of the quick timeout. And they're trying to get to 25 here to take what is normally a commanding 2-0 lead. I guess we weren't ready for play. It happens. Still early on in the season. Everybody trying to get everything down. Maggie Stifel, the junior. What I love about that is I was looking at the BOTKINS ladies and they were trying to buy that as a point. We should go ahead and get that. 17-7 on the winners meet replay. See that ball set up into the net and just led Isabella Uri a little bit too far. She'll try again now. Dinks one back across. Anna has to reset. And if you can put a 6-footer up at the net, then Emma Meyer, who's been a little bit of everywhere, you can get away with things like that. It's the entire front line hedging right around 6 foot. 18-7. Anna's lead on the First National Bank scoreboard. Ball into the back row. Wow, 2 players right at the same time. Free ball back across from the right. There's that swinging Gay, the big right-handed hitter for Emma Meyer. And again here, watch the power on the winners meets replay. That is about the 4th or 5th time that poor Kaya Skinner has been the lone Trojan trying to defend a ball coming at her with some speed on it. That's one of those 85-mile-an-hour sliders that just changes direction. It's not fair. Ball turned sideways, but still Meyer able to get to it. Nice dig out by BOTKINS. But again, the court needs to be longer, I think, for them on this side right now. They're putting good shots onto it. They're working hard to get the first 2. But just the last one, it was Meg Russell this time around that put it long. 20-7, Anna. Myers sends it back over, just kind of gives one that's returned into the net. Five seniors, 4 BOTKINS this year. 5 seniors for Anna. 21-7, a 2-touchdown lead here for Anna as we get ready to start high school football this week. The Rockets will have themselves a new quarterback. They expect to have the same high-quality season that they've had the last couple of years. Another look at that last point of the winners' quality meets replay. Back to live action at 22-7. Anna would like to close this out and make the trip back home. Is up off the fingertips and a decision you've got to make quickly if you're going to play Emma Meyer. That one just found Brielle Boroff on the winners meets replay. 23-7 Anna now. Pass back across, kind of caught Anna off guard. Pass back up and not high enough. A little mistime. Wichurkowski. He's going to look at the ball in the net. Look at these 6 hands right up on top of that for Botkins. They came up and tried to make sure they were not going to be without a point. Ball tipped out against the Trojans, now down at set point. In set 1, Anna didn't waste any time. They put away the first point and first opportunity they had to close that set out. Looking to do the same here. The high floater, the skies across. 2 at the net again, everybody waiting. And the second opportunity at least is what they'll have to get, because Meyer not able to get to it, and nobody more hype than Meg Russell, who heads back with the ball in her hand, down 24-9. Also from the left side, sends it back across the middle. Ball awkwardly played up off the net and returned off the fingertips of a diving Trojan for point 25. End of set 2, Anna on top, 25-9 here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Back here in Botkins as you take a look at the first 2 sets, 25-6, 25-9 in favor of the Shelby County Athletic League defending champs in the Anna Rockets. Went 10-2 in the league last year at 19-8. Overall, lost the regional semis to Miami East, but the 5 starters that are back from last year have played well here so far. And they pick up the first point of the 3rd set. Look to finish this one off here in this 3rd set. Ball right back up off the fingertips of a couple of different players and down. Again, that right there, people are going to think I'm trying to pick on Botkins. I'm not. They're making great plays. They're just not able to string 2 of them together. And after they make 1 play, it pulls them out of zones, and they're not able to get back to the ball. Anna has taken full advantage of that. As you see the front row drop back into the middle. Drops one right back off the fingertips. A very good, very experienced Anna squad taking advantage of anything that they are given. Emma Meyer has done some damage in this game and in these sets as well, but the left hand of Lauren Barhorst. Let's take a look at the winner's meets replay. Just that quick little tap. And they find Kai Skinner again. Now a 3-0 lead here in set 3. And continuing to serve, a little jump serve right back to where it came from in Lexi Wells, the setter who surpassed the 1,000 assist mark against Bellbrook last year, back in September. Another winners meets quality replay. Just right on that back line. That is maybe, if you're wearing the black and gold, you're probably going to say that's a generous or wrong spot. It's hard to tell from that angle on the quality meets replay, but that was, there must have been 1 stitch of that ball on that line. Another point up on the board for Anna, trying to make quick work of this third set, up 5-0. Watkins, who gets New Knoxville and New Bremen into their next 2 games, home and away. Trying to fight back. Skinner out of the back row. That ball held up forever. Probably needed to charge it plain fair. Ball across, and that might have come off the backside of the hand for Emma Meyer. That little cross shot did not really have anything on it, but it was just enough as it's tipped now. Last touch by Botkins. For a 6-0 lead. So what you'd like right now is the key that you're able to continue to use for Anna. They want to play fast, they want to play under control. They have used the power game to their advantage. And a ball that just continues to tail on the long side of the court, out of bounds. Everybody looked at it, nobody touched it. Anna now on top. As they just drop it down that line on the ace. Now an 8-0 lead. Both coaches continuing to shout out orders. A little bit different though. Just look at both coaches. Coach Zumberger on the left and Coach Trigo on the right. He's walking a path. As the ball up off the fingertips of Kaya Skinner makes it 9-0 Anna. And into the timeout.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
10-0 the lead coming out of the break. As these points are so fast and furious, and it's so warm in this gym right now, the First National Bank scoreboard is on overload. It can't keep up. They are pushing the buttons as fast as it can go. But Anna is trying to put the points on the board and get out of the heat. As they stand waiting for Botkins. Again, 1-0 on the year. Beat Lima Temple Christian. Anna looking for a league title. They want to go back-to-back. Their coach says that there's a lot on the line for them this year. They've put up 2 goals for their games this year. Win the league, go beyond the regional semifinals, and get to state. Had a very good summer. And now it is showing off here in game 2. They lost to Versailles 3-1 in their opener. There's no shame in that. Points continue to mount up on their side. The one young lady who's probably having herself the best time is a 3-time letter winner in the senior Lexi Wells. To hit that 1,000 career assist mark, you've got to be pretty good, and longevity is a big part. Is now a 12-0 lead on the double hit. She is the only player to have served in this third set. It's a big hand into one. Skinner up off the middle row, passes it back up front. And that shot that Greavy tried to bend one from left to right where nobody was at just rolls along the top middle of the net. 13-0 Anna. Skinner again. It's just maybe up off the fingertips near the wrist, as it's now 14-0 Anna.
September 21st and 22nd at legendary Eldora Speedway. Enter for your chance to win 2 sweet tickets with pit passes for Friday night. NKT.TV/Eldora.
One thing you see about that return is that Skinner had to play that ball. It had an extreme east-west sort of flip to it as it came across. A ball that lands out of bounds. Anna stood there and watched it happen. The return just long, and now the timeout here in Botkins. gives us a chance to look at tonight's sponsors: Minster Bank, Schwieterman Pharmacy, and Keyhole Pizza, along with New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, and Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip and Winners Meats, NKTelco and NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Carriage Works along with Cy Schwieterman, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, and the First National Bank, the fine folks helping bring you tonight's game here on NKTelco Sports. Stop in and tell them thank you for being a part of high school sports and being able to help bring us these quality matchups. First National Bank scoreboard has, again, been in use for quite a while. Anna trying to put a stop to that. They're 10 points away from closing this one out. They have beaten Botkins the last couple of years by big numbers. And it's just one of those things, they've been that good. Last year in the 3-0 win at home, as the first mistake sends one long, makes it a 15-1 lead. Last year at home, 25-13, 25-11, 25-13. But it was here at Botkins where Anna kind of started to pick up what they would do for the rest of the season. There's another high ball fought off into the back row by Botkins. 25-10, 15, and 17 for the Rockets just before the postseason started. The ball up off the fingertips. Good recovery for Botkins, but you got to make that long run if you're Janelle Greavy and Botkins. She tried to make the run, turn her body, and put it up across. And ended up going right into the net as Sierra Williams, who picked up 5 or 6 points on her service in the second set, does so with her team on top, 16-1. Fights one off into the middle row. Now Lexi Wells. Wells and crew send a ball. You can see the feet work. The feet working for Botkins. Again, they've been able to get to a couple of balls. It was Uri who had it on the other side. But now with a 17-1 lead, Anna in firm control of this third set. Don't forget, you can watch all these games on demand on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page. Also online at nktelco.net. A lot of good content there, and as the fall season begins to heat up, not a pun intended, but if you're in this gym tonight, you know exactly what I mean. Football starting, volleyball, soccer, a lot of great things. The Ohio Northern men kick off in the Gridiron Series for the next handful of weeks. They're going to be good. And a ball up off the hands. That's kind of the way it's gone. Greavy had it set from the front row, went to set up a teammate, went the wrong way. Now 20-1. See if Botkins can do what they did in the first 2 sets, kind of mount a little bit of a comeback. And put together consecutive points, but weren't able to, outside of one opportunity, get 3 straight points. Is a great dig. Keeps the ball alive for the Trojans. Pass back across to no man's land. See 3 different players up on the floor, or up off the floor. Got a guy who cleans it, I would imagine. Makes his job easier, 21-1. I'll put in play after a little smack from Williams. Miscommunication. Just handcuffed 2 different players at the same time. Dosek and Emma McName. I think that's one of those old outfield pop-ups. You've got it. No, I've got it. Nobody's got it. Ball right back down the middle. Tipped across. And smart play by Greavy. She is smart with that recognition, as it should be. I believe it's 21-2 now. And the scoreboard's working quickly. But just that smart to realize if she goes with the power shot, nobody's going to be able to watch it not be returned. This time, she took the finesse shot and back-to-back points has made it 21-3. Botkins serving, looking for 3 straight points. At the net, there we go. Who else would you turn to for the 3rd straight point but number 3 in Greevy? 21-4. Anna's lead cut down. Again, they led 10-0 out of a timeout. It was all the way up to 15-0 out of a timeout. They led as much as 19 before the little run here comes to an end. Off the dive of Brio Boroff. 22-4. And it serves back across. They've done a good job of putting it where they want the ball to be when it comes back. And the ball, again, just kind of stymies the attackers right at the net for Botkins. Runs the score to 23-4. You see on the First National Bank scoreboard a 2-0 set lead for Anna. They win 25-6, 25-9 in the first 2, and they're a point away from picking up set 3 in the match win. And who else would you put back to serve? Emma Meyer. Honorable mention in Division III All-Ohio last season. Ball that is gonna go long, and that'll be it. 25-4 in set 3. So a 3-set win for the Anna Rockets here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Final look at the scoreboard. Straight set win, 25-6, 25-9, 25-4 for the now 1-1 Anna Rockets. Botkins drops to 1-1. Teams will meet again in September on the 18th. Botkins will look for a little bit of revenge as they visit Anna. And a big thanks to tonight's game sponsors in the Minster Bank, Schwieterman Pharmacy, and Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, along with Wilson Health and Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, CarriageWorks, Cy Schwieterman, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, and the First National Bank for bringing you quality volleyball action all season long. You can also watch these games again on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. Big thanks to the boys in the van and Scott Robinson and Tyler Wolf. Luke Schreederman on the cameras. Our player of the game for today, the NKTelco Sports Player of the Game, Emma Meyer, had a terrific 3-set contest for the Anna Rockets as they improve now to 1-1 on the season. My name is Mike Kern. Have a great night, and be better tomorrow from all of us here at NKTelco Sports.